Hey everybody, we're now ready to generate the report. Real quickly, we're going to go through the BOM, MPS, and scheduled receipts just to show you guys the data that we used. So first is the BOM. We'll be focusing mostly on product A, so I'll just show you the product tree for A. Make sure that you pause at this screen to make sure that you got everything. Now we'll go over to the MPS, and we'll see that we need 200 units of A in period 9, and we need 40 of D in period 3, and 40 of F in period 10. These are both our service parts, and they'll have their own independent demand, including the demand from A as well. Now let's look at the scheduled receipts, and you'll see that we're getting 100 of A in period 1, we'll be getting 50 of D in period 5. Now we're ready to generate the report. So let's go to Report, and then click Generate Report. The report will then be generated. As you can see, there's 5 columns in the top. You've got exceptions, you've got the MRP, and then you've got purchase orders and manufacturing orders, and then you've got the projected on-hand chart. So let's take a look at all of these. So the first thing that we're going to click is exceptions. So as you can see, most of the exceptions are going to be in period 0s and period 1, because we needed to create D in period 4, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that it takes at least 6 periods for D to be produced. So all those ones that you see in period 0 are actually because the safety stock has not been met, and there aren't enough on hand to get the safety stock. So these will all be ordered, but obviously it'll take a lot longer than period 0 to get them. And 1 is all actually related to product D and the fact that we need it. So now let's look at the MRP table, and we'll take a look at A, D, and F to just show you real quickly how it works. So as you can see, we're getting 100 of scheduled receipts in A in period 1, and we'll need 200 in period 9. Now let's take a look at D. As you can see, we need 40 in period 3 because it's a service part, and then we'll also need 108 because it needs to create A. Then we'll look at F, and as you can see in period 10, we'll need 40 of those, but we actually have quite a bit on hand, so we don't need to ever order any. This goes down all the way, and you can see each of the individual tables. And as you can see, you actually need quite a bit of N. Now let's take a look at purchase orders and manufacturing orders. So this is actually divided into make and buy schedules, so this actually makes it a lot easier for you to understand. So we'll need to make D, and then we'll need to make A as well. So you'll see 100 of A in period 8 because it's due in period 9, and then you'll see that we'll need to make D as well because we have an individual order that's due for that. The final thing is the projected on-hand chart.